Hi, this is Swati, and in today's video, we'll see some very important questions on linear equations of class 9th. So, this video is divided into three sections, section A, B, and C, where we'll see 1 marker, 2, 3 markers, and 4 marks as well. So, in my previous video, I've already explained all the concepts on linear equations. Go check it out. Now, let's get started with the questions. The first one is, linear equation 2x minus 5y equals 7 has unique two solution, infinitely many, or none of them. So you know that any linear equation we take, it has infinitely many solution. You can have the values, so many values for x and y. So it is infinite. Second, if 2 comma 0 is a solution of linear equation 2x plus 3y equal to k, then the value of k is. So here, since this is the solution of the equation, so basically let us take this as x, this is y. So now we will just substitute these values in the equation to find k. So 2 into x is 2 plus 3 into y is 0 equals k. So 2 into 2, 4 plus 3 into 0 is 0 equals to k. So k is equal to 4, option A. Third, the equation x equals 9 in two variables can be written as, so in two variables, so it should be x and y both. So x value is 9. X equal to 9. So there is no y value here, right? Isn't it? There is no y term. So it should be 0 into y. Here we see I have x and y both, which is not right. Second option, x plus 0 into y. 0 into y is always 0, but we have represented in two variables. So this seems to be the right one. But always try to see all the options and then mark the correct one to avoid any silly mistakes. Next one. The graph of the linear equation 2x plus 3y equals 6 cuts the y-axis at the point. So this graph cuts the y-axis. It cuts the y-axis here. So this, at what point does it cut? So it is very clear that the value of x is 0 because it cuts the y-axis. So let us substitute x as 0 in C. So 2 into 0 plus 3y equal to 6. So 3y equal to 6 and y equal to 6 divided by 3, that is 2. So the option B is right. X is 0, y is 2. So it cuts at 2. Next question. Any point on line y equal to x is of the form. So here the values of y and x are same. So which option do you see that both x and y values are same? It is option A clearly. Next, let us see section B. So first one is find the value of lambda if x equal to negative lambda and y equal to 5 by 2 is a solution of the equation. When you have is the solution, which means it is the root, it is the answer. So basically you will just substitute the values of x and y in the equation. So let us substitute. X is minus lambda plus 4 into y is 5 by 2 minus 7 equal to 0. So minus lambda, I can reduce this to 1s to 2s 4 plus 10 minus 7 equal to 0 minus lambda plus 3 equal to 0. So 3 equal to minus lambda, when I transpose it becomes plus lambda. So lambda equal to 3. It was very easy. It was just substituting. Next up is 7th. A three-wheeler scooter charges rupees 15 for the first kilometer. This is very important. You generally have one model of this question. For the first kilometer and rupees 8 each for each subsequent kilometers. For a distance x kilometer, an amount of rupees y is paid. So basically, the cost is y and distance is x. Write the linear equation representing the above information. So here you need to find the total fare. So see, total fare, total amount will be equal to. So for the first kilometer, the charges is fixed 15. So let me write, for the first kilometer, it is 15. So when you need to find total, it is always addition. plus now for every next kilometer, the cost is 8 rupees. Now, how do we represent this? Every next kilometer. Next kilometer as in your distance kilometer is x. But from x, you will subtract 1 because for the first kilometer, I have already written as 15. So for the next kilometers, that is x minus 1. What is the cost? It is 8 rupees each. So into 8. And what is total fare? Total fare is basically total cost, that is in y. So y is equal to 15 plus, open the bracket, 8 into x, 8x minus 8. So then y is equal to what is 15 minus 8? 15 minus 8 is 7 plus 8x. So here the final answer is y equal to 8x plus 7. This is the final answer. This is very, very important. You will definitely get one model. Next question, again an important question. This sum of two-digit numbers are very important even in your 10th grade. The sum of two-digit number and the number obtained by changing the order of its digits is 121. If the units and the tens digit are x and y, so it's given units is x and tens is y. Then write the linear equation representing the above statement. So you know in a two-digit number, you will have tens and ones place, right? So ones place is given as x and tens place is given as y. So from this, what is the number formed? How does a number form? 10 into its tens digit plus 1 into its ones digit, x. So basically your number is 10y plus x. So this you will do it in all two-digit number, every question. Now here I see that the numbers are changing as well. Changing as in, now this time I will take units as y and tens as x. You will interchange tens and ones. This is for new number. So then the new number formed will be 10 into its tens digit. What is tens digit now? X plus 1 into its ones digit. What is ones digit? Y. So your new number is 10x plus y. The digits have interchanged. So this part is done in almost all two-digit number. Now let us again read the question and frame the equation. The sum of two-digit number and the number obtained by changing the order. So this number and this number sum. So let us write. So 10x plus y plus 10y plus x, the sum is given as 121. So now here we can take 10x plus x is 11x plus 11y equal to 121. 11 can be taken out common. So we get x plus y equal to 121 divided by 11 is 11. So let's see the question again. Write the linear equation representing the above statement. I hope this is clear. So firstly, you will find what are the digits, units and tens digit, which is already given in the question. And then you will find those numbers, 10y plus x, 10x plus y. And then read the question again and frame the equation. All right, I hope this is clear. It's a very important question. Okay, next one. Draw a graph of linear equation x plus 7 equal to y. So here to draw a graph, firstly we need to construct a box where you need to find at least 3 values for both x and y. 2 values will also work, but 3 is better. So if I take x as 0, so if I take x as 0, by value of y will be 7. Now, if I take y as 0, my value of x will be negative 7. Okay. Now, I can take maybe x as negative 1. If I take x as negative 1 plus 7 is plus 6. Y is plus 6. So, you need to have minimum 3 values. So, I'll just draw a rough graph for you to understand. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So first point is 0, 7. 0, 7 will be on y-axis. So this is our point 7. So this is it. Next is minus 7, 0. Minus 7 is on x-axis. So negative value will be here. So this is minus 7. So minus 7, 0 is here. And last is minus 1, 6. So x is minus 1 and y is 6. Yes, y is maybe here. Here, right? So once we plot all the points, we will just join them. So you know that linear equation is always a straight line. So you get a straight line. I hope this is clear. So whenever you need to draw a graph, you will create this table, 3 points minimum, and then you will just plot it on your graph paper. Next one, substitute the points A, B, C lie on the graph of linear equation y equal to 9x minus 7. So here we need to show. This is show. So first let us write the equation y equal to 9x minus 7. Y equal to 9x minus 7. So first let us take the values of a. What are the values of a? A is 1, 2. So let us substitute. First is always x, second is y. So 2 is equal to 9 into 1 minus 7. So 2 equal to 9 minus 7, which is 2 equal to 2. So if you have left hand side equal to right hand side, which means the point lie on the equation. Now next, point B is minus 1, minus 16. Let us substitute. Y is minus 16 equal to 9 into minus 1 minus 7. So minus 16 equal to 9 into minus 1 is minus 9 minus 7. So here again we get left side equal to right side. Now last is point C is given as 0, minus 7. Again substitute. Minus 7 is equal to 9 into 0 minus 7. Minus 7 equal to minus 7. So here we see that left side equal to right side. Therefore, the points lie on the equation. Lie on the equation. I hope this is clear. Okay, now jumping on to the section C, very important 4 markers. Let's see the first one. A number is 27 more than the number obtained by reversing its digit. This is again a 2-digit number. If its units and tens digit are x and y. Okay, let us write first. Units is x and tens is y. So what did we see? After knowing the digits, we will first find the number. 10 into its digit plus 1 into its digit. So we get the number as 10y plus x. Now here again I see that reversing. You are reversing the digit. Now units becomes y and tens digit becomes x. You are interchanging. So the new number formed is 10 into its digit plus 1 into its digit. So this time it is 10x plus y. Now let us again read the question to frame the equation. So if you do stepwise, you will never go wrong. Okay. A number is 27 more than the number obtained by reversing its digit. So a number, what is the number? 10y plus x is means equal to 27 more. More means add more than the number obtained by reversing its digits. So when I reverse the digits, what do I get the new number as? 10x plus y. I hope this equation is clear. Now you need to write the linear equation. Let us simplify this. So 10y plus x minus 10x plus y is equal to 27. So here let us simplify. 10y plus y is 11y, minus 1 minus 10 is minus 9x equal to 27. So this is our final equation. I hope this is clear. Now moving on to the next one of very important numerator denominator models. A fraction becomes 1/4 when 2 subtracted from numerator and 3 is added to the denominator. So we don't know numerator and denominator. So in word questions, word models, you will first assume what you need to find out so that your equation writing becomes easier. So let me first take my numerator to be x and my denominator to be y. Now let us see the question. A fraction becomes 1/4 when 2 subtracted from numerator. So from the numerator 2 is subtracted and 3 is added to the denominator. Denominator is y and 3 is added here. Now represent this as a linear equation. Now when you have these models, you will always cross multiply. Cross multiply, so you get 4 into x minus 2. Cross multiplying means multiplying the cross numbers 1 into y plus 3. So 4x minus 8 equal to y plus 3. So we get 4x plus y transform minus y, minus 8 transfer plus 8. So 8 plus 3 is 11. So this is our linear equation. Now here you need to find one solution. One solution means you can randomly take the value of x or y, substitute and find the other value. So let me take the value of x, maybe let us take random value of x as 4. You can take 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. So 4 into 4 minus y equal to 11. 16 plus 11 get here becomes minus 11. Minus y take that becomes plus 1. So y equal to 5. That means if I take x as 4, my value of y will be 5. So this is one solution. Likewise, you can find infinitely many solution. For any linear equation, you have infinite solution. I hope this is clear. Now moving on to the next one. If 2, 3 and 4, 0 lie on the graph of equation ax plus by equal to 1, find a and b. Now it is given that these points lie on this equation. So that means you will substitute. So first let us take ax plus by equal to 1. Let us take this point 2, 3. So here ax is 2 plus b into y is 3. So from this we get 2a plus 3b equal to 1. This is our first equation. Now likewise we will substitute 4, 0. A into x is 4 plus b into y is 0 equal to 1. So 4a equal to 1 and a equal to 1/4. So the value of a, we got it as 1/4. Now, since we got the value of a, you can substitute this in the first equation to find b. So 2 into 1/4 plus 3 into b equals 1. 2 ones are 2 twos are. So 3b equals 1 plus 1/2. When you transpose, it becomes minus 1/2. Also remember, whenever you have fractions, you will always take LCM. So here what is the LCM? LCM is 2, 2 minus 1, which is 1/2. So from this, the value of B is 1/6 because 3 is multiplying, other side divide. So 3 into 2 is 6. So we got A and B values. Since it was two unknowns, A and B, you will definitely get two equations. I hope this is clear. So first you will substitute first point, you get one equation, and then you will substitute another point, you will get another equation, and then find the values. Now coming to the last question, find the value of k if 1 comma minus 1 is a solution of equation, these are very easy. Solution means you will just substitute that value in the equation. So 3 into x is 1 minus k into y is minus 1 equals 8. So 3 into 1, 3, minus into minus plus k equal to 8. So k is 8 minus 3, k equal to 5. So the value of k is 5. Now also find the coordinates of another point lying on its graph. So once we find the value of k, what will be our equation? 3x minus, instead of k, I can write its value 5y equals 8. This is our equation. Now, what is the next part? You need to find the coordinates of a point. So you know that for a linear equation, you have infinitely many solutions. So you need to find any one solution. So how do we do that? We can take any random value for x or y and substitute in the equation. So let me take x as maybe 0. So substitute here, 3 into 0 minus 5y equals 8. So minus 5y equals 8 and y equal to minus 5 by 8. So if x is 0, y is minus 5 by 8. This is one coordinate. So this is also the solution of this one. This point also lies on this line. So I hope this is clear. For any linear equation, you have infinitely many points and it's very easy to find few points if asked. So this was about the important questions. I have covered all the models and importance. So please go through the video and I hope you like this video. Follow and subscribe for more such updates. Thank you.